Well, hello there, barbecue friends. Well, today I've been working out in the yard, doing a little video actually for my other channel, How To with Greg. We're going to start putting that down. Then I'll start tamping it down. But anyway, I figure while we're working out there, let's throw something on the grill here. So I ran over to my local butcher shop, got a couple racks of baby back ribs. Nice, meaty, a lot of meat on the bones there. Looks like the membrane was removed, but still has some fat on there. Same as this one, membrane's gone, but we're gonna do a real simple cook on this. We're not gonna wrap. We're just gonna season these up, get them on the grill. Now I got this all-purpose love rub from Redbeard Barbecue, made locally to me. Just a delicious rub. So this is all we're using on these ribs today. Nice generous amount here. That's what's nice about running to your local butcher. You got that nice butcher paper to put your seasoning on. Like I say, a nice generous amount here. Then what you do, you fold the butcher paper up and get all that seasoning to stick. All right, now that our grill's up to temperature, I got the Pit Boss Heritage Wood Pellet Grill going. I set it to a temperature of 250 degrees. I got my upper shelf down on the lower side. You can see just how that rub's starting to get in there on that meat. Gonna lay them both in there. Look at that nice thick layer of meat on there. These are gonna be delicious. So set these on. We'll come back in like an hour, check on them. Then we'll decide what to do then. But like I say, we're not gonna wrap these. We're probably just gonna flip them at that hour. Then give it some more cooking time, flip it again. Anyway, I'll show you step by step and I'll show you what the results are in the end. See you in a little bit. Well, these ribs have now been on here for 1 hour. Let's go in for a closer look. I'll show you what I got. All right. See, after 1 hour here, starting to get some color on there. All that seasoning's just kind of making its way into the meat there. So like I say, just to even off this cook a little bit, we're going to flip these over. We're going to go meat side down. Just like that. All right, we're going to let these go for another hour, meat side down, just like that. We'll close our lid. I'll see you back in 1 hour. All right, these ribs have now been on for 2 hours at 250 degrees. We'll go in for a closer look, decide what to do next. All right, here we have it. What I want to do, flip these back over. So we've got meat side up. Just like that there. Now here's where I get my thermometer out and I start deciding how much longer. This is a final flip we're going to do, but now we want to check for tenderness, check for some temperature, see where we're at. So we'll try to poke between the bones here. It's very soft right there, very soft. We're over 200 degrees. Go over here, this end. We're like 180, 188, 190. Try this rib. Yeah, very soft at this end. 190. That one there. We're about 197, something like that. All right, let's close this. All right, as far as probing that, I'm really liking that tenderness, that feeling I'm getting as it's going into the meat. Very soft, very nice. Temperature wise, we could be a little bit more in some areas. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go another 15 minutes. We're going to pull these off. So I'll see you then. Well, it's been another 15 minutes. These ribs should be ready. My wife and I have been working out in the yard here, and we're really anxious to have a little bite to eat. So let's get these out, put them on the board. Real careful with them. There was one. Oh, these look beauty. They're just dripping here. Okay, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna power down the grill. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover these with foil here. I'll come back in about 5 or 10 minutes or so because I'm really anxious to get in there. It'll give me time to get back in the house, get a nice cold drink for my lovely wife and I, and then we'll bite into this and see what we got. All right, here we have it. I uncovered the ribs. You could see just that short period of time that it was under the foil. All those juices rendering on the outside. By no means are these a dry rib. Just looks like they're full of flavor. All right, here we have it. Very simple cook on these ribs. They are just smelling fantastic here. Before I cut into this though, I'm gonna crack myself open a nice cold beer. Nice steam whistle. That's what I'm talking about. But for my lovely wife, she wants to drop an F-bomb. She's got these F-bombs, you know, she wants to start dropping them once in a while. I don't know. Anyway, let's cut into these ribs. Show you what we got. Cut right between the bones here. Cut a couple off right in the middle. Smell on this just amazing. All there is a dry rub, no sauces, no wrapped. Cooked right here on the pellet grill. Very simple cook. Let's take a bite. Mm. Mm. Very tasty. Well, that dry rub, it added a bit of flavor, but it didn't overwhelm the pork. The pork flavor is right out front on this. There's a little bit of sweetness from the rub. Other than that, great pork flavor, great tenderness, juiciness to this. And it's just great to know when you're out working in the yard, you got this on the grill to look forward to. Makes the work at home just so much better. Well, if you enjoyed this cook, I appreciate you smash that like button. And I encourage all of you, get to your local butcher shop, get yourself a couple racks of ribs, throw it on the grill while you're doing your yard work. And we'll see ya on the next barbecue with Greg.